What's up, my boys? Cheers. So, I made myself a homemade salsa from scratch. And I have a bag of chips here right next to me, so I'm gonna try to go on mute as I eat them, because I know you guys don't want to hear me eat chips. So anyway, let's go over what's happened. DWAC, nothing happened, no movement in post market. So I felt like DWAC was dying out as I was trading it towards the lunchtime. That last trade I made where I lost 46 cents on 25 shares and gave everything back that I gained. So and I talk about it during the live replay where I said that I got filled right on the top, and that basically explains you why, right? During that there were no buyers. That's essentially why. And scalping when there's no buyers is equals bad. Hey, what's up, Jeff? I need to turn it up. You heard that sound, right? That's chips grumbling. So, did I see RT streaming? Oh, he's live. He's definitely live. Oh wow. Yeah, he is streaming. Okay, good to know. All right, let's go over see what SBEV did in post market. Sold off. Okay, GMVD nothing, flat. IMT actually held. Huh? Guess what? If Bondman held, right? His 30,000 shares at the 1050 average, he'll be $30,000 up right now. Okay, BKKT sold off. What I wanted to know what the BBAG did. Let's see. BBAG actually tried to At least, well, it found a resistance, right, at 480. Okay, that's fine. So it's getting weaker. It's not as strong as it used to be. Let me turn Twitch on this computer. Alright, I'm muted on that part. So, okay, what else I traded? BVOS. BVOS is in the shitter. And then SPY. Look at this. Look at SPY, guys. SPY today. SPY on the daily. So tomorrow is going to be interesting. 451. 450. Not 451. That's silly. 450. You did? Did you code it yourself or you found it somewhere? What's the logic there? Isn't there like randomized time intervals? There's no way you can accommodate intervals for all the randomness. Oh, maybe there's a way, I don't know. Let me know. Because you know, that's the biggest thing that was missing in TOS are the halt levels. And I know there was a guy, he had like a software that he coded or something, but I think they were getting the feed information about the halt levels from the direct SIP feed. It's like basically it shows the horizontal like trend lines. They were like dashes, and they were like moving, and then they were expanding if there was like higher or something like that. So the principle is like that. But I guess it's so when the market opened, right? Isn't there like what 5 or 7%? And then it has to be within like first 5 seconds. Something I don't know. Anyway, I didn't really get into the whole details of why. I just rather had a broker that had a level up and level down levels. But hey, if you did, that's awesome. Actually, let me check. I'm gonna Google TOS halt levels. Oh, look. Date created 19. That's cool. So there's somebody that did that. And here are the levels. Tier 1, Tier 2, greater than, okay, so 5% Tier 1 and 10% Tier 2. Loses 30 cents or $150 upper band only. Okay, what if the rules changes? Who do you go to update your script? So looks like they're use thinkscript.com has the website about it. There is a second level on it right here. That's cool. That's cool. So that's a big gap that you can close with TOS if it matches. If it matches DAS. How does it look? Does it like chart it on so I assume it's the green bar or the red bar, or maybe the two red bars. I don't know. Oh wait, maybe that's the band here. So that would be like 1669 versus the... Wait, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I guess you'll have to play with the coding here to figure it out. But that's cool that you can do that. So one issue I see was that, and here's just based on my experience with trading. And I'm gonna have a chip before I go to talk. Excuse me. So, halt, okay? The way they work, at least the way I trade them, the way they work for me. That's what I mean to say. I look at the market depth level too. At least 5 levels, or even more, sometimes 10 levels down. Or I should say deep. So the reason why is when the stock is moving, I notice that whoever's buying that stock and whoever wants it to halt, they sometimes play it with a halt level. And the way they play it, the only way you can tell is on a level 2. They bump up to that level 2, and the thing is, they know when that level's going to move up. So what they do is they prop it and they hold it right below that, under that halt level. Sometimes they're not managing to do that, and sometimes that's why you see sometimes, right, it bumps against it and it starts like, looks like it's halting, and then you see like a green going through or something. That's when it holds down. But it only happens when it's like 5 seconds to 3 seconds until the halt level gets bumped up. And that's when you get in. That's when you get in on a false halt, on a high momentum. Not when it's like creeping slowly. When it's like approaching 20 cents, 15 cents a pop, and then it like touches it, but it never halts. And you have that, you're expecting that like within 3 seconds, the halt level is going to move up another 50 cents, and you just get in. And you get in, and those are where about 80% success rate for me. So I would recommend somebody to play around with that level, but unfortunately, I haven't seen that in a while. I have not seen that since October. And the best platform to play the strategy is DAS. Thinkorswim is way too slow to play that. And I'm not talking execution, I'm talking about drawing, and I'm talking about like the feedback you get, the feed. You need the faster feed. Without it, so Thinkorswim swallows half of the information. But that's cool that you can do that. That's actually nice thing to have. I'm also curious, like a trading view. Halt levels. Wonder if you can code them on that. Yeah, because imagine like I'm watching 16 stocks at a time on my top monitor. I have a 34-inch monitor on top, and I have 8 stocks on one row and 8 stocks on the bottom row. It'd be nice to have like halt levels, because you could definitely like see how it's approaching that halt level, or if you're not fast enough, and you can try to get in or whatever. I don't know, maybe play around with different strategies. All right, so let's go see who posted what today. So as you know, you guys, I don't know if you guys are aware, so I'm 202 today. And of course, Marcella, yeah, consistencies. And I think Delacroix, was it Delacroix? Yeah. He posted like, hey, nice consistency, always green, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't want to jinx it, but hey, red days happen. If they happen, they happen. You just gotta go move on. I don't deal, I mean, I feel like I deal okay with red days, but they do happen. Okay, let's do, I wanted to do Alex. I think he posted his recap first today. So let's see where he's at today. Okay, so he is down to $117 today. Okay, 104 in Sophie. Makes sense. Sophie. Where did he trade Sophie? Okay, let's see his trades. So SBEV, he took, looks like a pre-market move. Well, that's a daily. Can he go like to freaking a minute? Like a 5 minute? Why is he doing a daily? There you go. Okay, he took that pop. Nope, he didn't. No, wait. That's hard to see. Holy crap, he did a lot of trades, almost as many as I did. So pre-market, he bumped it pre-market. 4,000 shares a pop too. Nice. Scaling in though. Look, 300, 200, 2,000, 1,000. Scaling in and getting out. But pre-market. Makes sense, pre-market. I think Bunman did it pre-market too, but Bunman was late to the party. I think Bunman didn't take it until like 450. Okay. So what is the next stock? BVOS. Yeah, we traded that today. He didn't do the pre-market on BVOS, looks like, unless this is daily again. Damn it. Alright, BVOS right here, 5 minutes. He took pre-market, same as Bondman. He got in at 220. Bondman got in at 245. So he added 3,000 shares at 239. No, never mind. He traded 5,432 shares at 220. Okay. Wow. That's actually nice. Do you guys remember? Did you see Ross's not Ross's, Bondman's I keep getting confused there. So did you see Bondman's video today of the rate recap where he got in? It was a 240. He wasn't expecting for it to shoot to 280. I wasn't either. I think I got in at 218. So it looks like same as Alex, but Alex used 5,500 shares and I used 125 shares. That actually tells you a lot, right? I'm surprised he only up $61 on it with 5,000 shares. How is that possible? Yeah, how is that possible? Unless I'm missing something. But anyway, well, he's keeping his days low, which is nice, which is really good. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so Alex, that's a second day for him being red. Okay, Matt posted something. So this is the guy that trades options. So he posted a video, travel day trading setup. Okay, so that means he's traveling. That's why he hasn't posted. And we talked about it yesterday, right? Sambai, my man, what's up? What's your beverage of choice today? So, Jeff, I just saw a message. That's exactly right. I was streaming live during when he was doing BBOS, right? And it wasn't. It was IMTE. Jeff, you remember the IMTE? Let's go back and look what he did. Where is he? Right here. Okay, so let's watch. Okay, he didn't start until late, so BBIG. So this, what's the IMTE? IMTE, okay? And let's go back and look at IMTE. So I'm gonna share the IMTE with you guys. Okay, here's the chart of IMTE. He got in right here, and let me put a 5-minute. So it halted, right? IMTE halted right here at 1095. And he was trying to, because the halt was happening, but the problem was it's such a low volume. But he was noticing the volume was pumping over 75, 76. And he got in on that potential break of that 11. And he got in like a 1060, maybe 1080 first. And then he starts scaling in. He started to scale in. And I understand his logic. So when I clicked on IMTE and I went and look at the float, guys, on the bottom right there. Do you guys see it? No, you don't, do you? Yeah, you do right here. Right now you do, right? Look at that, 5.81 million. That's nothing on a $10 stock. So if you take 30,000 shares and you have 5,000 other people take 1,000 shares each, you can almost take entire float, and you don't have to take entire float to push the stock $1 or $2. Who can tell me why it didn't work? You're negative $1.35, somebody? How? What did you trade? I gotta have a chip. I just spilled sauce on my shorts. I blame you guys for it. Who? Trader Kong? I will do it. Let me put a note to remember that, man. I don't even know that guy. Is that you, man? I'm just kidding. So anyway, look at what Ross is doing, right? Okay, I was playing too. 1085, I was right. 1085, he got in. I would have got in there too. So he's scaling in. Look, I'm scrolling. He's scaling in. Let's no, it's not here that he scaled in. Okay, look, 1089 right now his average, right? 1085 average. That means he scaled in on that micro dip. So the guy's right here. He's trading this little square box here that I'm talking about. Okay, and what he's doing is he's waiting for that 11 break into that 1150. If you have 20,000 shares and your average is 1085 and 1150, that's 10 grand. $20,000 shares, 10 grand. That's what I meant to say. Okay, anyway. Like, it totally makes sense. And the trade doesn't work out, and he's down only 1,100, right? Wasn't he down only 1,100 on it? So risk to reward ratio is amazing there. Execution, 100%. Total control of the losses? Absolutely. The pump did not work? I'm mind blown that the pump did not work on a 5.8 million share float stock. So there's two things happening. Somebody already held a lot of that float or holding to it, or the conviction factor of the pump did not work, meaning the followers, the group, the chat did not see the same interest in the stock, which usually not the case because usually everybody's blindly following. So I don't know. So that means it's the latter. It's the float is being held by a lot of maybe institutional. I don't know, not institutional because that would not be part of the float. So somebody else. But anyway, and props to him to cutting the losses quick, knowing and realizing that, because the pump did not work. Hey, what's up, firefighter? Beverage of choice, man. Beverage of choice. And I'm having chips, so I'm going on mute every time I'm having a chip. And last chip I had, I spilled sauce on my shirt. Alright, let's go back to YouTube. So, $1,800 on $11 stock. I know he didn't take 30,000 shares on it because he was already down 9 grand, which makes sense. I don't blame him. Guys, learn risk management from this guy. It doesn't matter what everybody say about him. He is a perfect example of how your character should be when you trade. Minimal emotions. And when I say minimal emotions, let's go back when he lost $47,000 within like 30 seconds. Did you guys see his trade from December? Somebody help me out here. Which Anyway, let's do it next time. I'll find it. I was watching that because I was actually also like listening to him in the left ear. You know how he jumps in pre-market on that popper, on the news popper, and then it didn't work out this time around for him? And he had like 30,000 shares in it. It was $1.50 that it flushed. And you see his Lightspeed PNL was like just flushing negative 23,000, negative 27,000, negative 32,000, negative 46,000. Let me tell you this, guys. If once you're able to sit through that kind of PNL swings, invite me to your champagne party. Because that's badass. Anyway, let's go back. So he lost 12 grand, nothing. He's gonna make it back in a matter of seconds. So Matt is traveling. Okay, now it makes sense. Oh, Joey posted. Joey posted. Holy crap. $1,600. Guys, I had to have a serrano pepper added to my salsa, and I had to have that salsa right now when I saw his PNL. $1,600. Joey, let's talk. Please, let's talk. If you listen to this stream, let's talk. So, you remember when I traded, what was that stock yesterday? The stock that I was keep coming back to it, and and I was getting beat up, and I'm still going back to it. Now, at the end of the day, I was still positive 19 bucks on it. But I still felt like, so even though I knew I was doing a wrong thing going back to that stock to trade it, because obviously the stock was slapping me in the face every time I tried to trade it, it's the same concept here. I have to give a props to the guy. He's getting slapped multiple times. I feel like he does a little, like jabs here and there, and then he get uppercut by the opponent. But then he gets up and he does little jabs here and there. So that's what it feels like. And I felt like yesterday when I was trading that stock, it was very similar situation. I was scalping for this $3-4, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, it flushes. That's an uppercut. So it's exactly perfect example what Joe is doing here, right? He's making this $500, and then boom, $2,000 loss. Boom, $1,600 loss. Okay, I wanna see. So he did it on VAXX. Excuse me. We didn't trade VAX, but we saw it pop. But it didn't hold. We actually pulled it up on the live stream today. Let's watch it. His spreadsheet here. Holy crap! He's down from the first trade on BBIG. I bet he followed the bun man into the break of that high at the market open. Dude. I wish he did the recap on the BBIG. Maybe it's in the video. I'm not gonna stream his video entirely, but I bet that's what happened. Firefighter, he doesn't have light video, right? So you're watching his recaps? Live videos? Yeah, he doesn't have live videos. But if you look at his top left corner, you can see his back holds, which is, dude, you know, thumbs up to you, man, to share this information with everybody. And, you know, I'm not trying to bash you or anything. Half of the people that watch you probably nowhere near close to the guy sharing the information and being transparent. So, you know, props to you, and that's why I'm subbed to your channel. That's why I keep going back to you, you know, and seeing, because that perspective is important. And there's some little scenarios that I have to work out myself. Like, I gotta watch to your order statuses right there on the top right corner to kind of see the idea what you're doing, what your techniques, and kind of understand the behavior here. But I mean, it happens. I do want to see his $20,000 runner one day. I do want to see him make 20 grand. Like, as much as he held that ADGI, I believe was that, to negative 22 unrealized, negative 22k unrealized PNL. Like, I would love to see him have a unrealized positive 22k. So, but props to being transparent, and props to being just, he seemed genuine, right? He seemed just to be very ordinary and genuine, and I think that's what YouTube is lacking. Because, yeah, don't get me started on another crap here. Anyway, well, you know, I gotta leave him a comment. Guys, go and leave him a comment, please. Just, everybody, just give him a comment, man. Give him a thumbs up. Okay, the next one is trades by Matt. Now, he doesn't do stocks, he does futures. Oh, before, I don't know. Sorry, man, on Twitch. I don't know if you're still there, man. I didn't pay attention to Twitch. I'm streaming parallel on YouTube too. No, I don't do futures, man. No futures. I used to. I have a Ninja Trader lifetime license that I paid $1,300 for. I think it's the best platform for futures. All right. Holy crap, Matt. Congratulations on subs. Went from 39,000 at the beginning of December to 54,000 right now. Okay, $441 profit. Okay, so he definitely changed his risk. Definitely changed his risk. So, I don't know if you guys watch him, but he scales in. He scales in on oversold and overbought. So look at his indicator on the bottom. Actually, let's do a video about his indicator on the bottom, because that's a cumulative delta indicator. I don't know if anybody are experts in cumulative delta indicators. If you guys use that, let me know. Maybe we can like sync up, or you guys can just let me know the best just kind of websites to read up about it. Pretty straightforward, but so right when you see the weakness in that indicator, that's when you try to kind of scale in. and hoping that's going to continue. Or no, never mind. Don't quote me on that. We gotta go back to it, because one day I looked into it, and cumulative delta wasn't on a book map. It was first introduced by Bookmap. Maybe I'm wrong, but if anybody knows better about this indicator, let me know. And maybe it could be useful for stocks, but I still feel that price action and the raw data that you receive is the best indicator. Because cumulative delta shows different variations at different time frames and different levels and different strength, which you can't say about the price action or volume. Volume is the volume. Volume, it's the same thing, right? Everywhere. If there's 5 million shares traded for VAXX, it's 5 million shares traded in Canada as well on VAX. You guys agree? But anyway, let's watch. He scales in. So that's the only problem I have with his strategy, is scaling in. But he's been doing really good identifying the opportunities. It's very similar, and I'm gonna go back to the. So imagine you identify. So let's look at that 5-minute chart, right? Let's say we have this level, right? Let's say we have 899 as the level. Ignore this. So look at this 5-minute chart. So let's say it pops over 9, right? And then you see a bunch of people who are shorting this. Obviously, it's going to go down. What is your next level of resistance? Here's my levels of resistance. The really obvious one is 814. That would be creating a double bottom. And when I'm talking about these levels, these are really fast levels, meaning they gotta be within that's a 5-minute chart, so within next 15 minutes. But if you're talking about a minute chart, that's within next 4 minutes, right? That's approximate, of course. But where are your other levels? Okay, so your other levels probably would be 872. $870. Probably don't. I know I tend to like stick to be exact. 872. You don't do that. You'd usually like round it up or down, like 825, 850, 870, like something like that. So that would be my first level. Probably small share size, like a starter. Maybe Clive likes to start with a starter, like when he scales in. So that would be my starter. And if it continues to flush, then probably my VWAP is 850. That would be my next level. And then my third level would be around 825, maybe 830. Sometimes it likes to bounce off of that. So that's pretty much what scaling in mean, and that's exactly what he's doing. And on top of those levels, he's also looking at his cumulative delta. And when he sees his cumulative delta change, he adds. So the problem with that scenario, well, with any trading, there's obviously problems, but imagine it goes down, right? Imagine it continues to go down. Where do you cut your loss? You got to find a stop, and the stop usually another resistance, unless you want to add again. And I found that everybody are emotionally different every day. Like, I don't know, let's say something happened to you yesterday. You know, maybe one of your relatives got sick. Maybe you lost a job yesterday. Maybe you didn't sleep well. Maybe you got sick. You know, maybe you discovered that, you have a $50,000 bill to repair your car. Maybe you got in an accident. So, that emotional aspect. So that what drives you to make a decision too. And I feel like that's what that's what decides your stop. And sometimes you can let the stop run. Depends on your emotion that day. So anyway, that's a different conversation, different topic. I don't want to go off guard. We're just looking at other people. But anyway, that's the only thing that. But he's been successful. I don't know, guys. Check him out. He's been cool. He's been genuine, I feel like, and he does the top step crap, which I never understood because it's not really your money. You earn your way up, but they take like 20% of that gain, but they give you money to trade. Like, I never understood that. You either freaking trade or not with your money. You either figure out to lose your money or don't trade at all. Unless you want to be, a YouTube star. Who's else? Oh, let's look at Trading Monkey. How did he do? Yesterday he lost 1,500. You remember? Okay, so he's positive $20. He's positive $20 in options trading. Isn't the spread an option more than $20? Okay, well, I'm not. It's okay. I have a question for him. Why all of a sudden he's trading options? And this guy is from long time ago. I felt like when I went back and like look at his old videos, maybe 4 years. Yeah, that's been 4 years ago. So obviously he's probably on the West Coast because he gets up like at 6. That's how he gets to 9:30, and then he quits at like 10. But that time he lost $3,000. He traded an entire trading day until 4 p.m. My thing is, I think I was transitioning to, like, I was trying to figure out the stream on YouTube. And my thing is, he used to trade just stocks, and he used to like gain $10, $5, $2 here and there. But all of a sudden, he decided to dabble in Tesla options, guys. Tesla options. That's the $1,500 loss was Tesla options. So you go from, so that's my dilemma. The reason I'm like reading into this too much, right, is because, so I opened Lightspeed again back up, and I opened it back up to mostly do options because of their quality of execution on options when it comes to slippage. But I kept going back and forth, and I don't want this to happen to me because my $200 days in relation to Tesla options, $200 day is nothing. And we talked about it, right? Just a spread on option put. Wasn't it like a 1050 put? It was a 1050 put yesterday or something like that. It was a 1050 call. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was like a 45-cent spread. If you guys know about options, you know how much 45 cents on one option contract costs you. And plus slippage. Anyway, $20 green day. Congrats, monkey. But I truly would want to see more than this. I want to see this 185 day, that $82 day, in relation to the negative 3,000 and the negative $1,500 day. I want to see better. I want to see higher gains day, at least more often. Like if you have maybe once a year $3,000 day, then by all means have a $20 days for the rest of the year. But anybody watching Clay I stopped. I stopped watching him because I I find no value in his videos anymore. I started watching him when I first started dabbling with stocks. After I went from forex to futures, and then I just kind of dabbled myself, and then I'm starting looking for other like opportunities. So he came up right away, right? 520,000 subscribers. So obviously he came up. He's spending a good penny on advertisement, so why wouldn't he come up? My problem with him, he says live day trading. Okay, he's live day trading. This been posted on January 18th, this video. Live day trading. January 18th. Look at the e-signal, what is that, detail box or whatever that's called, where it shows you high, low, open, high, open, close. It's from 10/10 of, it's from last week. So he cherry picks the videos. He cherry picks the videos that he likes, he would like to post for content. So if he had a $20,000 red day, you're not even going to see it. No, you will see it, but you're not going to see it. What I'm trying to say by that is he does post your negative PNL days, but he cherry picks them too, because all the positive days are bad for your image. That's not helpful for me. That's not I don't know how to say it. Like, it's not motivating to me, right? If you're nitpicking or cherry picking your positive days, or you cherry picking the days that you would like to share everything. That's how I see it. And guys, that's you take this thumb and you increase it like 10 times. That's why I like Warrior Trading, because the guy trades freaking every day, and you can see what he did. And he earned it. Doesn't matter what you say about him, but Bondman is the best when it comes to transparency. Now, he might post a little differently on YouTube and stuff, but that's not the point. If you're sub to his chat, or even sometimes when he streams, like sometimes he might lose at the market open and when he doesn't stream on YouTube, but it doesn't change anything. I'm not trying to promote him or anything, but I'm talking about transparency. And the channels I sub to, mostly the people who I believe are transparent. I gotta have a chip. I wasn't even sharing my screen. I gotta have a chip again. I'll see you, Songbai. See you, Firefighter. See you guys. So the transparency is very important. All right, let's go back. Patrick posted something, but okay, I don't know. Patrick is a different beast. He's entertainer. AMC, this is bad. Okay, that's something you guys can watch. He's not trading. I'll definitely do the Trader Kong for soundbite, but let's do that tomorrow. Bear bull trades, how did they do today? Are you kidding me? A $1.1 million loss. How? Wait, he haven't closed his his TNA trade. Okay, so he has 800 and something 10,000 loss on TNA. He hasn't closed it yet? Okay, that's a back hold right there. Jeff, do you think it's real? Like, he already made 5 videos about his PNL. Do you think it's a clickbait PNL type of people are like, holy shit, $1.1 million loss? What do you think? Do you think it's not real? I don't think it's real too. But as far as the clickbait, on average they're getting 2.4k views and $600 or 500k loss. That's 2.2k. So they're not gaining that much views from the. So it may be real. I don't know. I would love to talk to the guy. Maybe, you know, maybe his dad is a oil billionaire in Dubai. I don't know. Yeah, questionable. That's a good word for this scenario. Anybody else? Oh, the Bulls and the Bears posted. I did want to talk to him. Not talk to him. I want to talk about him. Okay, this is the last one. I'm gonna have the last chip, and I'm gonna review this one really quick, and we're gonna end it. I gotta go outside. So, Lightspeed. The guy's back in Lightspeed. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Keep it going. We know we'll see you. Okay, let's scroll. Good old Lightspeed. Welcome back. Welcome back, the Bulls and the Bears, to the Lightspeed world, where the real traders lose money. Okay, he took a JD trade. I don't even know. Okay, so that's a large cap. Cost and Baba. He's large capping it, and he's using shares. Cost is Costco, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, he took this for anticipation of the break on the 2-minute bar. And do you remember what I told you guys yesterday? Was it yesterday? He was supposed to have 90 days of rehab, and he was done with 50 days only. So he still had a month and a half to do before he goes live. And I told you guys, the guy's not gonna have patience to do it, because 50 days worked out for him in the previous video. And I was right. I read my mind. I read his mind. That's what I meant to say. Okay, one more chip. Anyway, he's $163 down, not bad, but he's trading large caps, which is cool. 40 shares on cost, that's a lot. 500, so it's a 25% margin. Anyway, I'm curious what he's gonna start posting, and I'm gonna put on the list of reviews, and I'm gonna definitely review him. Alright, I think that's it. That's cool. So tomorrow we're gonna look and see what he posted. Let me guys know if you want to check another channel or whatnot. I kind of like doing this in the evenings to see what people's are P&L and what they posted. And the videos are better because you actually see sometimes when whoever shares the video, rather than have it like a Twitter post. Oh, my P&L is $50,000 today. Congratulations, congratulations to you. I can do it on a paper account as well. But anyway, guys, have a good evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Take care.